Hello everyone, I'm Recv5.
And I'm Sandman099.
And welcome to Season 3 of our Lifers franchise.
Yes, and this time here, we're going to do training camp again, because in year one we did training camp.
That was a big hit with people.
And much to our surprise, people seemed to like it. However, we had recorded so many episodes that we had already started recording into Season 2 before we realized that training camp was popular, so we did not do training camp for Season 2.
Well, we're going to do it this season.
That's right, we're going to remedy that.
But
first,
we figured we'd look at the rosters first.
Yes, because we're making some changes this season, because Sandman099 is going to take over the offensive duties.
And I'm going to take over the defensive duties.
That's right, and we have considerably different philosophies for those
We do.
functions.
So, quarterback is basically the same.
Yeah, no changes
But
there.
I'll let you go over the offense since you made some changes
Yes.
here.
Okay, so we had Anthony Gaines and Deuce Anderson last season. Anderson was a rookie. And we had a converted wide receiver named Quincy White at halfback. But Quincy White has 99 speed, and to me that means he belongs as a wide receiver. So I took Sammy Ball, who was near the bottom of the depth chart as a wide receiver, and I made him into a halfback because he's got speed similar to Anthony Gaines, and he's got okay agility and acceleration.
Can't carry the ball worth a
No,
shit.
he needs to take better care of the ball, and he can't break tackles, but, you know, what can you do?
He fills the position, I guess.
He fills the roster spot. And, you know, like, what my plan is to utilize mainly two running backs this season anyway. And then at fullback, Pierre Roberts, the starter, is holding out. So we made some changes, and we converted a couple of guys who were at tight end that would never actually start because of the guys that we have in those two positions
Yeah, well,
already.
like last time we had drafted Green. Well, we didn't draft Green. We traded for Green as a tight end. And then we ended up converting him to fullback because he just didn't mesh at tight end. And we ended up converting Martin to tight end. But then now we've converted Martin back from tight end to fullback again.
That's right. And Martin is actually slated to start at fullback 2. And that's because I use a 2 fullback offense quite a bit. And fullback 2 actually has one very important characteristic, and that is catching. And Martin can catch.
He's also a reliable ball carrier, apparently.
He's also a reliable ball carrier. I think he started off his career as a second-string halfback on
That's
this
right,
team.
yep.
That got converted to fullback and then converted to tight end, and now he's been converted back to fullback.
Yeah, he's played every position.
But that being said, even though, you know, he's a big back, right? He's a 238-pound guy, so
Yep.
he's big enough to play fullback. And he's got okay blocking. It's not great, but you know, what can you do?
Like season 1 cupcake fullback
Yeah.
blocking.
Fullback 2, his main function is to catch passes anyway.
Yeah.
So that's why I've got him there. And then, of course, Green in his second season is actually an okay blocker. He's a pretty good run blocker, and he's actually a better overall blocker than Roberts, who is holding out. So,
Well, he is also oversized for the position, too.
yeah, he's 277-pound fullback.
That's because I chose him for size.
Yeah, but he's got fullback speed. You know, he's more than adequate. So we'll see how he does. Because the fullback 1 actually carries the ball a fair amount in my offense too. So now at wide receiver now, we still have John Mike Houston.
Yep.
We have a couple of rookies. We got Thurman Kennedy here, who is basically John Mike Houston Mark II. Right?
Yep.
Very similar physical characteristics, identical at speed, very similar agility and acceleration, and pretty good hands.
And 233 pounds.
Yeah, he's a big guy. He's 6'7" too. So he's actually, if anything, he could be a bigger force than John Mike Houston someday. And the other rookie that we got, Clement,
It's basically John Mike
is
Houston.
basically John Mike Houston again. similar agility and acceleration. Pretty good hands for a rookie.
Yeah, the only guy on the wide receiver set without any hands now is Quincy White.
Yes, Quincy White. But he is got 99 speed, so he's going to be my deep threat weapon. Although his acceleration could be a little better, but we're going to work on his catching in training camp. Because he's the guy who can make instant touchdowns. So we've got still Hudson and McCoy at tight end.
And that guy's a fullback that we had to draft because we ran out of people to pick.
Yeah, we actually had 9 draft picks in the offseason due to some of the trades and stuff that we had made. And so we had to pick somebody in the 7th round, so we picked this guy.
And he sucks.
And he is going to be he's going to be a tight end now. He's
he could be okay if you develop his agility some.
Yeah, his size and his speed are okay. You know, he's got pretty decent acceleration. His hands will come along if he plays. And other than that, he does have adequate characteristics for a tight end.
Yeah. Although we weren't looking for one.
Yeah. So at left tackle, we've got Odom still. And our backup is Walker.
Yeah, we've moved Walker from, I think, left guard over to left tackle.
Yes. And what I tried to do when I moved some offensive linemen around is I was looking mainly at speed. And anybody that has a speed less than 40 plays tackle now.
Yep.
Because I use the pulling guards quite a bit, and they need to be actually fast enough to be able to get out in front of a ball carrier on a sweep or a stretch run.
And then Kyle Lincoln, who was our rookie last year.
Yeah. Again, because of his speed, we moved him over to guard.
Yep.
And he's got really good acceleration as well for an offensive lineman.
I think he actually started life as a center.
Yeah, so he can get out in front of those on those runs. And I'm really hoping that his blocking will develop. He's a terrible pass blocker. Jennings, the backup, is actually a better overall blocker than Lincoln is. He's a little bit slower, but he's just better technical blocker. And then, of course, we've got the same 2 guys at center over here.
Yeah, center's just where you go in your career's in the dumps.
Not really. Center can be a pretty important position, actually.
Not on this team.
Brock Dishman.
Oh, God. Here we go again.
The legendary center from the New York Spitfires in one of my franchise playthroughs.
He was like 40 years old.
Made the Pro Bowl when he was almost 40 years old, and his strength had deteriorated to the point where it was like 70. But he was such a good technical blocker. When you see him on a pass or a run play, his nose is just about in the dirt. But he's not being pushed backward, even though the guy he's blocking is bigger and stronger than he is, because he just gets so low that basically the guy would just run into him and then stop. Right? He didn't push anybody around or anything like that, but he was just like a wall. You just couldn't get by him.
Jeez.
So we do have a holdout at right guard as well.
But he sucks.
Yeah, but you know what? We moved Jackson over from one of the tackle positions to play guard.
He was our right tackle before.
And again, he's got really good acceleration. He's got good speed. He's much better suited, I think, to play guard than tackle. And, the backup is actually a very similar kind of guy, too, a rookie. And we picked up a good one here, too. He's very fast for an offensive lineman, again, big and strong. Pretty decent agility for an offensive lineman and very good acceleration. So,
yep.
The main thing that needs to develop for these guys is their run blocking. But I guess they'll get a chance to play and improve. So we've got Fox and Ward at right tackle.
Yeah, we moved Fox over from right guard.
Yep, and he's a bit slow to play guard, but looks to me like he's got the right kind of abilities to play tackle. Right, he's a very good blocker.
Yep, and Ward's pretty good backup.
And Ward is a pretty steady backup. So
all right.
Now we're going to move on to the defense.
Yeah, so we made some changes here because I like to focus on players who are big. And to be honest with you, none of these players are big enough, damn it. I couldn't get them big enough in just one off-season.
Yep, but I like speed, and Recv5x likes size and power.
Yes, because that means they don't lose tackles. But in any case, we made some changes. So at left end here, you might notice Greg May is missing. And that's because we drafted this rookie linebacker named Leonard Thomas. And Leonard Thomas here has 79 strength. Right? In fact, Leonard Thomas, I was looking at starting him as a safety, but he has 79 strength, he has 75 agility, 66 acceleration, he can jump. So he can jump and play safety, and he can tackle, but ultimately it was his strength that decided whether or not he was going to play this position.
Yeah.
Because he was actually stronger than Greg May. So that's where he's at right now, and hopefully someday I can convert him to safety. I mean, this man, he's a once-in-a-lifetime pick. He could play any position.
Well.
And then at right end, we've got the same two guys, as per usual. At defensive tackle, we drafted this rookie who really didn't turn out, named Andy Brown, and he's just got no acceleration. So he's probably just going to be a bench warmer forever.
Well, he's a big, strong guy, though, so he can probably be a run stopper in the middle, right?
And then at left outside linebacker, we have Greg May, 275-pound outside linebacker.
With 80 speed. And I predict, I'm gonna go out on a limb, and I'm going to predict that Greg May is going to lead the league in sacks this season, because Recv5x uses his outside linebackers as pass rushers.
Well, I'm gonna say Greg May has the minimum level of acceptable strength to play linebacker for me. Right? I've had stronger linebackers than this, and I kind of wish that he was a little stronger, but he can play this position.
Yeah.
It's okay.
I think that if you want a quarterback to have an involuntary bowel movement by the end of this season, you just say Greg May.
And then at middle linebacker, I've actually moved some of the old guys from outside in towards the middle here. And we're starting Jamie Boston still because he has the highest strength. I wish he was stronger, but, you know, we got to work with what we got, and at least he's acceptable. All right. The other two guys, oh god, they're not strong enough. Then we have Seymour here, and the only reason Seymour is here is because we're waiting for our free safety to retire, because he's not strong enough to play linebacker for me. And so when Ostrush retires, Seymour will fill that position.
Yeah, you're going to turn a linebacker into a safety.
That's right, he's not strong enough to play linebacker.
Well, he is fast enough to play safety.
But we have this rookie who I drafted based on his bench press reps named Damon Floyd.
Yes.
And Damon Floyd is a perfectly acceptable right outside linebacker.
Yeah.
Right? And okay, yeah, he has some auxiliary speed type things, like he's a little bit quick.
He's probably got, of the front seven, he's probably got the best hands of all the linebackers.
But I don't care about any of that. The only thing I care about is this. Strength. Because that means that he can plow over blocking running backs and maybe even plow over a blocking tight end. That's all that matters.
Yeah. Wow, he's tough too.
Yep. And then at cornerback, we are woefully undersized because of somebody's preference for speed. But, you know, we've got a lot of the same guys here, too. We've got Holman, we've got Alford, we've got Hanks, we've got Carey, who I like Carey at least. He's at least a little bit stronger. So is Hanks, actually. But we've got this wonderful new cornerback named Cortez Spoto. And Cortez Spoto is a strong safety that I converted to cornerback. And he's reasonably strong. He's got okay quickness and stuff like that. But he's got tackling. This is what we want to look for in a cornerback. The tackling rating.
Look at Alfred's tackling.
Yeah, Alfred's got pretty good tackling too, yeah. But this is what matters. This is what makes a good cornerback. I don't care about jumping. I don't care about your acceleration or your agility too much. The only thing I care about is your speed. Make sure it's at least 80. And then your tackling. Right? So Spoto here is going to have a long career at corner, and I hope that once he gets some awareness, he can work his way up and become one of the front four on the cornerback position here. And then we also picked free safety H. Fields, but he ended up being a flop of a pick. Not only is his acceleration kind of trash, but he can't tackle. And so he's just going to sit on the team for a year, and then he's going to get canned, and we're going to try to draft another strong safety or another free safety next season.
Or a linebacker.
Well, if only. See, that's the one position you can't convert a linebacker to. They can play defensive end, they can play defensive tackle, they can play safety, and they can play linebacker, but they can't play defensive back. So when I go into a draft, I draft linebackers and I draft safeties. So now we have Brown, because Brown was missing from the cornerback lineup. He's actually going to play free safety. And he's not here because I want him here. He's woefully undersized for a safety, and at least for my type of safety. And he does not have the tackling rating that I want. And so I'm actually rather disappointed that he's here. But apparently he's better than Ostrich, and, you know, if he's a career backup, I guess I wouldn't feel bad about it. Alright, but I would like to replace him with a linebacker. And then, at strong safety, we have a new rookie, Perry Doss, who is going to be the backup for Sandman099. And he is reasonably quick, but most importantly is this. He is big, right? And so he's not going to miss tackles. He's going to run over wide receivers that try to block him. He's going to be contender against a tight end who tries to block him. All right? He's got okay acceleration, okay agility. Nobody cares about that. He's a little lacking on the jumping compared to what we'd want, but we can work on that over the seasons. But he's also got the tackling, right? So we just need to come out there with all linebackers all the time, right? Every position needs to be a linebacker, and then you have enough size on the field to not give up touchdown.
Yeah, it doesn't matter if you don't have the max bench presses as a linebacker. If your speed is quick enough, then you can play safety instead.
That's right. That's right. But because of the problem with the lack of size on the defense, I do predict that we will give up a couple of touchdown runs this season.
Well, we'll see. You know, like I said, in my particular defensive scheme, you play almost exclusively a three-man line, and I play either a 4 or 5-man line. So,
well, shall we get started then?
Yeah, we'll get started. We got pocket presence going on here, and I don't think we need to run Recv5x through this. So we're gonna give it a try with KC. Well, actually, you know, Mitchell is the more accurate passer of the two of these guys.
Yeah, maybe do it with Baker, because then you can get Mitchell a little more power.
Okay, well, we're gonna try it with Baker.
This is your favorite drill.
Yeah, you know what? I hate this drill. I have to remember that B is left and X is right.
X is B?
Well, actually, I find that remembering that B is left and X is right is a little easier. Because of this stupid... Oh, see, I already screwed it up. Oh.
Now you got sacked.
Yeah. Well, there. Now we got it straightened out, but we're probably not going to get any points now.
Yeah, you move around a lot.
There. Oh. Yeah, there. I got it. Oh.
Well, you managed
I got
bronze.
a point. Oh, and then I screwed up again. This, folks, is because the X and the B buttons are reversed on the type of controller we're using.
Yeah, on a GameCube.
As opposed, because it's a GameCube controller, and I'm not used to that. Because Nintendo did it wrong. Okay, everybody else in the world, you know, like, X is on the left button on the dome buttons, and B is the right button, but Nintendo had to do it the other way for some reason.
Well, that's because they invented the damn XYAB thing.
Yeah, I know, but you know what? When everybody else in the world started doing it opposite from them, they should have gone along with what everybody else did.
Screw that.
Anyway, I'm done bitching. At least I got a point.
Alright, we're gonna run Brown through the tackling drill because he needs to get better at it.
Okay. I think you'll find you'll be pleased with Grant Brown's play at safety anyway. Remember that beautiful interception he made in the playoffs?
I don't know, man.
He was playing deep zone.
I'm skeptical.
He was playing deep zone and he jumped up and picked off that pass.
I'm probably expecting him to miss a tackle on a run and then it will go for a touchdown. That's what I'm looking at. I'm looking at his tackling and his size, and I just see this small little man, this puny little man who says that he wants to play free safety. That's what I see.
Well, on the bright side, he's going up against Gaines, so Gaines is not going to outrun him.
Yeah, I went to hit stick him.
Yeah. Generally, that doesn't work very well unless you're almost lined up straight up on with him, right? And also, Gaines is quite a bit bigger than Brown, and you might have a little bit of trouble hit sticking him anyway. Well, you got gold.
Yep.
Oh, well, look at who you got back again.
Yeah, good thing. Good thing. We wouldn't have got gold there.
Yeah. Why do they penalize you points if you allow a touchdown?
They do.
Well, now he's got better tackling.
Barely. Barely.
Ooh, the slot ball drill. Who are you going to put through the slot ball drill?
Yo, this is something I gotta think on, right? Because, you know, we've got that corner that I want to work on, but then we've also got safety Pete Dawes. Or whatever his name is.
Well, you should probably work on Spoto, I think. If that's what you're looking at.
Alright, we'll work on Spoto.
Because if you want that big, tough tackling corner, well, you got to get him so he's a good enough player that he can actually compete for the position, too.
Yeah. Yeah, we've got some pretty big corners on the other team that I run the defense on exclusively. Some 220-pound guys at corner.
Yeah. Well, we saw that in the last replay, right? When Brooks ran over that all Madden wide receiver.
But I suck at this drill.
It's kind of like the catching drill, only easier.
Yeah, I suck at that one, too.
Oh, come on now.
There's nothing you can do about that one. It's just fucking rigged.
You got to stand a little bit further, like further forward from that dummy, and because if you run into it with your backside, then it'll screw you up. There you go. See, you have to give that back dummy a little bit of space. I'm much better at this drill than you are. Got 2 more plays here to... Well, you're not going to get gold. You got silver, though. Oh, you're going to try next level?
Fuck yeah.
Well, good luck. You're not going to make it. You can't be behind them.
Fuck. God damn this fucking bullshit.
Yeah. Oh, there you managed to get one. You gotta be in front of the dummies.
Well, I keep trying to move in front of him, but he keeps moving backwards, damn it.
Yeah. The dummy moves or what?
No, he moves.
Yeah, that was not a good decision. You should have kept the 2
Fuck
points.
the 2 points. The 2 points ain't enough.
Oh, well, now you're going to get none.
Oh my god, that was fast. Fucking bullshit.
Can he do it? Oh! Oh, that last tip, you managed to get it. You managed to get the bronze and salvage the 2 points. Keep the points.
Fucking bullshit. That's what that is.
You know what? You were lucky that you managed to do that
Yo,
one-handed.
I used the fucking tip button instead
lucky,
of the...
Yeah, you're lucky you managed to use the one-handed swipe and knock that one away, because you would have gotten none.
Fucking bullshit.
Funny. Oh well, you're better at this one.
Yeah, but I've got this piece of crap to work with.
He's not bad. This guy was a starter last season.
Oh, he's garbage. Hot garbage. I almost want to do it with the linebacker that I drafted for defensive end. Because then at least he'd actually have somewhere to go. He'd have somewhere to move up.
He hasn't got bad statistics.
He's like crippling non-agile.
Well, maybe you can improve that.
No. Not with this drill, I don't think. And he's also not strong enough.
You should have put him in the SWAT ball drill.
God. No, I don't think that's a good idea.
Yeah, he's probably not even fast enough to do the 3 dummy drill.
Hey man, I've done the SWAT ball drill with a linebacker before.
Yeah. Well, you don't have to be very fast to do that one, though, because there's only 3 dummies and they're fairly close together, right? He's got 1 flag.
Oh, fuck off.
He's got 2 flags. Oh, you got no points.
Well, it's awkward, because they have the auto strafe on the fucking drill, too, eh?
Yeah. Yeah, you got held up a little bit on the...
Yeah, because I want to go down and engage the guy and run diagonally, but they don't let you run diagonally because they want to let you auto strafe instead.
Yeah. What I usually do after I get by the first guy is, with the second guy, I use the shove button to knock him over.
So who's doing the special teams drills?
Well, you're pretty good at the special teams
All
drills.
right. I'll do the...
You do the kicking and I'll do the punting.
I'll do the kicking.
And I'll do the punting.
Sounds good.
Because you're actually better at the kicking drill than I am, and I'm better at the punting drill than you are.
I'm totally making that offense. That 31-year-old offensive lineman is totally playing defensive tackle for us this year. I don't care if he's 31 years old.
Who, Brooks?
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, you know what? I put him in last year. He did well.
Oh god, the fucking kicking meter's so slow.
Oh, wow. I can't believe you missed one completely on rookie. What are you doing?
It's too slow, damn it.
Yeah. And here I was just saying that you're better at the kicking drill than I am. That one isn't even going to make it. Come on.
It's too slow. What am I supposed to do?
Come on.
All I got to do is get a trophy on this.
Yeah.
And then I can move on to a reasonable kicking speed. Oh, this is so slow.
Handcuffed by the slow meter. Oh, this is so much fun. Oh, there you go. At least you're going to be guaranteed a point. I don't even know what his kicking power is.
Beats me.
What's Benson's kicking power?
I didn't bother to check.
Is it even 90?
I don't know.
I don't think so, because I think it was really low in Season 1. And you worked at trying to improve it. Oh, you hit the upright.
That's okay. We can do a reasonable drill. This is much easier.
Yeah. Right down the middle. Ooh, 3 reds in a row. look at that. You hit the red every time.
I'm telling you, man, the rookie drill is like painful, awful god. Like, man. Oh, I think I just hit an orange there. I over-aimed.
Yeah, you did. You hit an orange, finally. Back to the red again. Well, you got gold and you still got like 11 seconds left.
I just hit an orange there again.
Yeah. That's okay. You don't get any more than gold anyway. Well, you're going to get 4 points now if you quit now.
We'll try the next one. Ooh, that was kind of a bad
he's
start.
got enough power to make it this far.
There. Just got to get acclimated to the new speed. Oh, a little off on that one. Ooh, I just shanked that out of the park.
Yeah. Wow, that's 2 that you totally missed. Well, you got the same number of points that you had.
Ah, well, I guess 4 is all we're getting this time.
Yeah, 4 is pretty good anyways.
I've done the gold before on the all Madden, but I don't think he has the kick power for it.
Nope. Probably needs to work on that for another season yet.
Yeah, because they move you quite a bit further back for the all Madden, so I don't think he has the kick power to make it.
Yeah, he's only got 83 kick power.
Well,
so
he'll be able to do all Madden next season if he doesn't retire.
yeah, he won't.
Alright, you do the punting drill, because I hate this drill.
Okay.
Oh god, I hate this drill.
Well, we've only got one choice, so I guess we got to do it with Romberg.
Work on his punting power. Kick power.
I don't know. I think for punters, accuracy is pretty important too, because you can, get a little more forgiveness on the kick meter instead of shanking it out of bounds 10 yards downfield. And
Or you could just shank it out of bounds 10 yards downfield.
yeah, that too. Okay.
Look at you.
Oh, might have missed that one.
Yep, too much power.
Yeah. There, we'll just aim a little further that way.
That should be good.
Oh, wow.
Brutal. You don't normally miss 2 on this.
Well, it's a little bit like you say in the rookie one, because you're so close. It's hard to take that much off, too, right?
Yeah. Damn, you only missed gold by 1.
Yeah. Ah.
Look at that.
Yeah, got to take a little bit off of those sometimes.
Yeah.
Still.
Yeah, it's not till the probably the all Madden drill that you actually even nearly need full power anyways.
There. Well, we got the gold on the pro. We'll get 4 points. So
Nice.
I think I'm going to keep those points. Like I say, the rookie one, surprisingly enough, is actually harder to get gold on than the pro is, eh?
Yeah.
Just because you're so close.
That's the case for some of these drills.
Yeah.
Just because of the way that things work.
Well, he's already pretty accurate, so we'll give him a little more power.
Yes, more power. Because I think he's our kickoff guy, or at least he was last season, I think.
Yeah, well, it's good to have a guy who can do that kind of thing. Kick off nice and deep.
Now, this is your favorite drill.
See, I'm just going to do one more aside here. With the Spitfires, I finally drafted a rookie kicker because my starting kicker that I started the game with is actually 40 years old. And the rookie kicker has 99 kick power.
Yeah.
So what I do is I use my accurate kicker for inside 50-yard field goals, and my rookie kicker does nothing but kick 50-plus yard field goals.
God.
And he's like 7 of 8 so far in the season, and 50-plus yard field goals.
Jeez.
His accuracy's not good, but I mean, let's face it, when you're kicking the field goal from 57 yards away, well, that's pretty iffy anyways, right?
Yeah, yeah.
But he can easily kick it that far. And we're getting toward the end of that season, and he does the kickoffs, and he leads the league in touchbacks because about 50% of the kickoffs that he does, whether there's any wind or not, go several yards into the end zone.
Yeah. Well, that's okay. Now you get to enjoy your favorite drill.
Yeah, I'm not great at this one. What can I say? I'm a defense guy. I never have been a big offense guy. For this kind of touch pass nonsense, at least, or super accurate pass thing. I don't know if I get a catch bonus for that or not, because by the time he caught it, he was out of bounds.
Yeah, he doesn't have the throw power to get that to him for the catch bonus.
Well, if we can get even just a point, I think that'll be a plus.
Well, you're doing all right so far.
Yeah. This one's a tricky one.
Oh, look at that. First try.
First try.
I think you're doing better at this than I did season 1.
See how I took a step to the left there because for some reason on that particular one, any quarterback always throws it too far to the right.
Yep.
I don't know why. They just do.
Yeah, well, the way I always solved it was by leading them to the left, but then sometimes they can't catch it if you lead it to the left.
Oh, wow.
That's a little early.
I led that a little too far to the left, I think. This is the one that I actually have the most trouble with. That slant. I don't know why, because I do throw the slant quite a bit.
Because you don't throw it the same way as we throw it, right? We throw it and lead it down.
Yeah.
So it's almost looks something like an in.
But the way that that ring is positioned, you can't lead it down in this drill.
You
because
can't lead it down.
If you do, the ball will go below the ring.
Yep.
Yeah, I know what you mean. We don't actually practice throwing that pass that way on a day-to-day basis.
That's right, yeah.
Well, that's okay. We can still improve his throw power a little bit. So that will help.
He's actually developed into an all-right backup.
Yep. He's capable.
The ground attack.
The ground attack.
Who are you going to use?
I'm going to use Anderson.
Yeah?
With his 91 speed.
Look at this. It was so funny. I was pointing this out to you the other day. Jamal Lewis had some ridiculous, 180-yard plus rushing for, the 2004 season, I think, if you
Yeah.
look up his stats.
Yeah,
But they have him catching a pass here.
Yeah, it's funny that he's catching, you know, a guy who's well known as a rusher and doesn't catch a lot of passes, and they show a picture of him catching a pass. Yeah.
Oh, there's Grant Brown dragging you down.
Yep. Oh, wow, who's that?
That's our linebacker. That's probably Jamie Boston.
Nope,
Nope, that's not Jamie
wrong
Boston.
number.
Maybe that's Seymour or something.
Well, he is definitely quicker than I expected him to be.
Yeah, you're not going to outrun Grant Brown.
I tried running over him there, but it didn't work.
He's just
Nothing
too
wrong.
smart.
Nothing wrong with his tackling.
Yeah, there's some things wrong with his tackling. But you're not good at running people over either. Neither is Anderson, for that matter.
No, he's more of a run away from you kind of guy. Oh,
He fingernailed you.
yep, he fingernailed me. Oh well. We'll keep the points anyway. Because I'm not really a great running back drill runner either.
See, we're going to have to draft an offensive lineman for defensive line next season.
Okay, well, I don't know. Maybe we should work on this agility a little bit, hey? And finally, we have wide receiver catching.
This awful drill. I hate this drill.
Well,
This is the worst drill ever.
it's tricky. I haven't done this in a while, so I might screw up the first couple times, but I usually manage to make out all right in this drill. So we'll see. I don't usually take it past rookie just because it's like too hard for me to do. Because you don't get any markers on the field to help you map things either, right? You get a very brief flash like that, and then that's all you get.
Gonna work on Quincy's acceleration. Yeah, don't you hate that?
Yeah.
Just the canned animations for catching.
Yeah, well, he does totally the wrong one, right? There. Whoa.
He almost fumbled that
I don't
one.
know how he managed to even catch that, but okay.
It's just those reliable hands coming
Yeah.
to your rescue.
Well, that one was just dropped just because he's him, right?
Yeah, well, do remember that they said in the draft, wide receivers this bad. Oh, God.
Oh, well,
I think the draft analysis is being confirmed here.
yeah. Well, if I can manage to... There, I got 2 points, so I can improve his catching a little.
Or his acceleration. So he'll
think-
get catching naturally.
Well, we'll see.
But he won't get acceleration naturally.
Well, we're going to keep the 2 points because we didn't really do all that well in that drill.
Nope. Goddamn defensive tackle drill with the auto strafe. I hate that.
Okay.
Excel.
Well, I don't know.
He's supposed to be your speed demon.
I know. Well, okay. We'll do that. We'll give him a little better acceleration. And that concludes training camp.
Indeed.
So I guess the next time we come back, we'll be playing week 1 of the exhibition season.
Oh, I'm Recv5.
And I'm Sandman099.
Have a good one.